is about to blow up, and it's gonna be a fine, swell day. Everything. I've heard it's an active volcano, and I think any research I did was after I finished the song, so I really didn't know what I was talking about. In fact, I was expecting it to be intact, like I saw in the pictures, because I was trying to do it for the video, and I looked it up, and it actually is no longer, because it did blow up, I think, in 1980. I was on a business trip to Portland, Oregon. I got back on Sunday away, but me, I'm feeling curious, so I think I just might stay. So that's just a nice sort of against the... Mount St. Helens is about to blow up, and it's gonna be a fine, swell day. Everything's gonna fall down to the ground and turn gray. All of my friends, family, and... Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? So much water. Actually, most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen? A long time ago. Actually, never. And also now. Nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right? Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere, you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets. Yeah, I just wanted to...
Was it a stretch?
Off the path. Like, seriously, my...
Created the I'm still a piece of garbage.
Hello, I'm a piece of garbage. Yeah, I just want to... And that's where all the good stuff is.
Was it a strategy to make it suck when you created the I'm still a piece of garbage?
Hello, I'm a piece of garbage. Yeah, I just wanted to... It'll automatically find its way back to the path, and that's where all the good stuff is.
Was it a strategy to make it suck when you created the I'm still a piece of garbage?
Hello, I'm a piece of garbage. Yeah, I just wanted...
You mentioned earlier about, going back into your journal and...
This is not something that I should say on this video or anywhere. But if you do happen to put this in the video, don't edit out me saying this either.
Context.
Yeah, don't edit out me saying that you shouldn't say it. So if you do put it in, and I hope you don't, but if you do put it in, don't edit out me saying that you shouldn't, because this is the best part. Hi, you're on a rock. Empire's long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's... Hi, you're on a rock. Floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water. Fuck it. Actually, most of it's water. But if you do put it in, don't edit out me saying that you shouldn't, because this is the best part. Got a map. I love these things. Let's look at Greenland. It's made of ice. It could melt. That'd be pretty interesting. I'm getting ahead of myself. If someone tells you they live in Greenland, they probably live in its capital city. There's a school, a bus, a mall, a church, and a very wavy building to do concerts. I'll be up here on a pedestal holding my stick. I'm the founder. He's the founder. Guess where I'm from? That's right. I came here to make everyone Christian. Someone did that before, but it wore off, so I came here to do it again. It was a smashing success, and now I'm a statue in 3 places. Want to know more about Greenland? Too bad. I'm going to tell you about Mexico. Used to be bigger. Let's go to Clipperton. Never mind, there's nobody there, but there's boobies if you're interested. The capital of Mexico is Mexico City. Seems plausible. But wait, it's Aztec. That's true. Before Europe invaded, the Aztec capital of the world was right there. But then Cortez came and smashed it. Meanwhile, still unsmashed is the Inca Empire. Very powerful, unique empire. No wheels in this empire. Very powerful nonetheless. Until Francisco Pizarro came and smashed it. Join me now as I sail over the Andes Mountains and contemplate the vast spiritual emptiness of doing a video without a topic. Surely I've frolicked too hard. I shall search for my punishment. Here's Antarctica. They must have lots of punishments there. Yes, hello. I'd like to be punished. Do you have an appointment? No, I was just in the neighborhood and... Hooray! Well, I guess that concludes this episode. And I know I forgot to talk about Velcro, but we'll mention that in another episode. Japan is an island by the sea filled with volcanoes, and it's beautiful. And he wins and starts a new government right here. And he is about to have a war, because it's the 1900s and weapons are getting crazy, and all these empires are excited to try them out on each other. Meanwhile, Japan has been enjoying conquering stuff and wants more. And the next thing on their list is this part of China and lots of tiny islands. All that stuff belongs to Germany, which just had war declared on it by Britain because Britain was friends with Belgium, which was being trespassed by Germany in order to get to France to kick France's ass because France is friends with Russia, who was getting ready to kick Austria's ass because Austria was getting ready to kick Serbia's ass because someone from Serbia shot the leader of Austria's ass. Or actually shot him in the head. And Britain is currently friends with Japan, so you know what that means. Duh, Japan should take the islands. Which they wanted to do anyway, so they called Britain on the telly to sort of let them know. And then they did it. And they also helped Britain a little here and there with some errands and stuff. Now the war is over, and congratulations, Japan, you technically fought in the war, which means you get to sit at the negotiating table with the big dudes, where they decided who owns what. And yes, Japan gets to keep all that shit they stole from Germany. You also get to join the post-war mega alliance, the League of Nations, whose mission statement is to try not to take over the world. The Great Depression is bad, and Japan's economy is now crappy, but the military is doing just fine, and it invades Manchuria. And the League of Nations is like, no, don't do that. If you're in the League of Nations, you're not supposed to take over the world. And Japan said, how about I do anyway? And Japan invaded more and more and more and more of China, and was planning to invade the entire East.
You've got mail.
It's from Germany, the new leader of Germany. He has a cool mustache, and he's trying to take over the world and needs friends. This also got forwarded to Italy,